Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cool spiral bikini top. I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So for this project, I'm going to be taking a weight for 100% cotton yarn, and I'm going to be using a 5mm hook. So just get started by making a slip knot. I'm just going to chain 3. Then place my hook back through the very first chain with a slip stitch. Then I'm going to be placing a total of 9 single crochets through the center of the ring. Now that we've completed the 9 single crochets, you can just go ahead and pull the tail tightly. Then I'm just going to find the top of the very first single crochet. I'm going to put my hook through that. For this particular pattern, I'm going to be working in rounds, not in rows, so I'm just going to be working in a spiral. So I'm just going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we're at the beginning of round 2. So I am just going to go ahead and use a chain marker because it's going to make everything a lot easier. So I'm just going through the base of our very first single crochet of our round 2, and I'm going to I'm just going to place a chain marker through there. So then once you have your chain marker, the pattern for this round will be the very first chain gets a single crochet, and the very next chain gets 3 single crochet in the same chain. And then you're going to be placing 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 chains. Once you have the 2 single crochets, then in the very next one, it's going to get 3 single crochet in the same chain again. And then again, in the very next chain, a single crochet, and the very next chain after that, a single crochet. So 2 with 1 single crochet in each of them. The one after gets 3 single crochet in the same chain. And then we're going to be placing 1 single crochet in the next chain. So now I'm just going to place 1 more single crochet in the very next chain. So now I'll have the 3 single crochet in one chain, 1 single crochet in the next chain, and 1 single crochet in the final chain of the row. Then I'm just going to remove my chain marker, and I'm going to replace it on this chain that we're currently working right now, because this is going to be the beginning. I'm going to make a bigger chain marker. It's too short. I am just a mess. So, okay, so now I replaced my chain marker. Now we are moving on to round 3. So I'm going to be placing 1 single crochet in the first chain, single crochet in the next chain. In the third chain, I'm going to be placing 3 single crochet in the same chain. Then you're going to be placing 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 chains. So 1 in each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On the very next chain, you're going to be placing 3 double crochets in the same chain. And then again, 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 chains. Three single crochets in the very next chain. And then 1 single crochet in the next chain, 1 single crochet in the next chain, and 1 single crochet in the next chain. So that's just 3. We're back to our chain marker. Just going to remove that and place it in the chain that we are currently working. Now we are on to round 4. Now for round 4, you're going to be placing 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3. In the very next chain, we're going to be placing 3 double crochets in this same chain. So that's 1, 2, 3. Then for this straightaway, you're going to be placing 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 chains. So that's 1 in each chain. So once you've done the straightaway of 6, then you're going to be placing 3 single crochet in the very next chain. Now again, we're going to do the straightaway of 6, so that's 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 chains. Three single crochet in the very next chain. Then 1 single crochet in the next chain, 1 single crochet, and in the next chain 1 single crochet. And now we have reached our chain marker again. I'm just going to remove it and place it in our current chain, and then we are on to round 5. So as you can see, the pattern just kind of slowly increases each round that we're doing. So now we are going to be placing single crochets in the straightaway, and you can see that this is where our increased chains are all align up. So this is, you can kind of tell what your increased chain is going to be. So even if you don't want to keep track with a chain marker, from this point on you can just do 1 single crochet in the straightaways and then do your increase of 3 on the kind of triangle corners. I'm just going to show you the next few rounds just in case you're a beginner and you want the extra help. But this is basically the pattern for the entire bikini top. I will come back and show you the edging that I do, and also this is crocheted in a spiral, so if you need a small, stop when it's large enough for you. If you need a large, continue until it's large enough. There's not a set number of rounds that you need to do, just whatever you need to do to fit your size. So I'm just going to place 1 single crochet, the first one, second chain, third chain, fourth chain, and the fifth chain. The 6th chain of this round, I'm going to be placing my increase, 3 single crochets. So now I have my straightaway of 8. I'm going to be placing 1 single crochet in each of the next 8 chains.
And now on the 9th, I'm placing my increase of 3 single crochet in the same chain.
I'm going to do my straightaway of 8 again, 1 single crochet in each chain. And now I am on my increased chain. Placing 3 single crochet in the same chain. Now I am gonna do the next 4 chains. So from now, this point on, I am just going to not even be counting, which this is just the pattern that I'm doing. If you wanted a set number, I'm really sorry, but now I'm just going to be placing 1 single crochet in the straightaways. When I reach the very corner turn, that's where I'm going to be placing my increase chains with 3 single crochet in the same chain. So I'm just going to go ahead and come back once I've finished. So once you have the length that you need, all I'm going to do is when you want to stop your cup, all you're going to do is chain down to the corner, to one of the corners. It doesn't matter really because we've been working in a spiral. So you could either stop at the chain right before the very corner chain or on the corner chain. It really doesn't matter, but you're gonna kind of want to like keep it to one of the corners. So I'm just gonna go through until I'm at the very corner. How about that? How about that? So then I'm gonna cut off the excess thread, yarn over, pull through, and then just tighten that so it will knot, and then you can weave that in later. So now you have your first cup finish. It has like a really cool kind of like spiral to it. I really love this pattern. So all I'm gonna do now is just repeat this process one more time, make 1 more cup, then I'm going to attach them together, but I will show you how to do that. I will be back in a second with a second cup. So now I have finished both of my cups. So there's going to be a side that looks spirally and there's going to be a side that looks not as spirally. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter which side you choose to be, the inside or the outside. I'm personally just going to choose this side. So I'm just going to align them to how I want them to be. I already cut and tied both cups, so I'm just going to reattach my string. So just reattach it on one end. So whatever you want the bottom corner to be, and I'm going to crochet the bottom piece together. Okay, so then I'm just going to flip it to the back side. Place my hook through the same very last chain that I just connected my yarn through. I'm going to yarn over, pull through. Once you have your hook ready to go, you're just going to chain 1 to begin the row, and you're going to be placing a row of single crochets. So you're going to be placing 1 single crochet in every chain going along the bottom of this side of the cup. So now I've reached the very end of this side of the cup. All I'm going to do is chain 2 off of the cup. Then I'm going to take my second cup and put my hook through the very corner chain. Yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through both of the strings on your hook. So now I'm just going to continue 1 single crochet in every chain until I reach the end of this cup. So now I've reached the end of the row. This is what you should have so far. If you only want just a basic bikini, then you can go ahead and stop here. I'm just gonna do 1 more row along the bottom just so it has a little bit more of a band across underneath the bust line. So all I'm gonna do is chain 2, flip over my work, and then I'm going to be placing double crochets. So I'm going to go through the very first chain of the row with my hook, yarn over, pull through, then I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that is how you do a double crochet. So I'm just going to go back through every chain in this row placing 1 double crochet in each chain. So once you reach the middle space, going through this actual chain is a little bit tricky. So what I'm gonna do is just go underneath the chain, placing my double crochet. So I'm gonna do that twice in this middle space. So you should have 2 double crochet there, and then you can just jump right back in to the chain on the other side. You're just gonna continue across until you finish the row. So I made it to the end of the row and I accidentally ran out of yarn. I still need to make the straps, so I just decided I'm gonna use different colored straps, different colored yarn for the straps, which is optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm just kind of stuck doing this. So I'm just gonna place my hook. I did get a comment in my last video that said that beginners like to see how to attach straps. So I will totally show you. I'm just putting my hook through the very corner. And I'm gonna pull my yarn through and I'm just gonna attach it. I'm gonna put my hook back through the same chain that I attached it to, yarn over, pull through. Then just start chaining, and I don't mind that my straps are thin. If you want thicker straps, once you're done with the length, you could totally go back and do a row of single crochet to make it thicker. It's completely up to you. I'm not doing that for mine, but feel free to do whatever you want to do. So yeah, then I'm just gonna go ahead and chain for as long as I need to. So then once you have the length that you want, just cut off just kind of like a longish kind of tail. Yarn over and pull through your working chain, and then pull it tightly, and that will lock the chains from unraveling. Just like to go ahead and do double knots anyway, just to make sure it's secure. And I think I want to put tassels on these, so all I'm gonna do is cut off a few pieces. So make them pretty long so that you can trim them down. But I'm just gonna wrap the yarn a few times. I'm just gonna lay it in the middle. And I'm gonna do another double knot with all of my tassels hanging in the middle of that. I'm just gonna take one of the strings and tie it off of that too. Just a double knot. Once you're done, just kind of lay it out flat and cut however long you want your tassel to be. Maybe just like so. Then you can just pick apart the pieces of yarn with your fingers just to make it a little bit more frayed. And that is your tassel. It's so cute. So I'm just gonna repeat that. I'm gonna do 2 blue straps for the top and then green straps for the side. I finished with all of my straps, and so I figured since it's all like this is a pretty crazy colorful bikini, might as well go buck wild and attach some pom-poms onto my straps. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna take a needle and thread and just sew on some pom-poms. And then I did actually just try this on, and there's a lot of cleavage going on in this bikini top, which I don't know if you're down for that. Go for it, girl. Like, honestly, work it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and reattach my thread and make like 2 little lines, 2 little chains connecting the cups together a little bit more. That's just my personal preference. If you want to just do a basic bikini top, you're basically done. These are just the extra things that I'm adding to my top. So if you want to add the extra strap like I am, I'm just attaching it to the, like it's like the second or third chain up from the middle part. So I'm just gonna thread my needle through, and then I'm probably just gonna do like 1 or 2 stitches, honestly. Like I want this to close up a lot, so let's see, maybe just two like really tight stitches. And then I'm gonna attach it to the corresponding chain on the other side. So let's see what that one, I think it's this one. And then just do a slip knot. Yeah. So, how do I end this? I guess I'm just gonna cut and tie, see how that goes. Okay, sweet. Now I'm gonna do one more in the blue color if I could find it, because I threw it on the floor somewhere. Hold on. So I couldn't find that color blue, but there's another. Actually, that's almost the same color. This is definitely a different brand of yarn, but whatever. So I'm gonna do the same thing, just 2 chains up from the previous one. And since this little strappy part is a little bit higher, I am going to chain 3 in the middle and then reattach it. Oh my god, my voice and my throat hurts so bad. Okay, so once I'm done with that, does this look so stupid? Like, I don't know, honestly. It's kind of cute to me, but I have a really high fever, so if this bikini actually is really ugly, please tell me in the comments. Actually, no, that's cute. We'll see. Ideally, if you have more red yarn, do it in red. I did run out of all of my red yarn, so I'm just improvising. But basically, the exciting part of this tutorial was the cups. So if you got that, you got that. That's good. Maybe I'll just put pom-poms there, honestly. What am I doing with my life? No, that's ugly. Come on. Alright, so now I'm sewing on little pom-poms that I stole from my little sister's science project. Thanks. Shout out to Mary. Okay, honestly, story time. I caught a flu and I'm home and I'm bored. So I was like, hey, let's crochet and film a video. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. Shout out to Drake. Actually, this is cute. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is sew on these pom-poms and then I am done with this bikini. Oh my god, I wasn't even filming on me. And I guess that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments if this is actually really ugly colors. Like, honestly, I can't tell right now. I have a really high fever. I'm so sorry if my voice is really annoying. It's like annoying to me too. But I just really wanted to film another video, so. But then once you're done, you are completely done with this project. And it was a wild ride, I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea it was gonna look like this. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for patterns that I should do next or request videos, please help a girl out, because honestly, look what I just made. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.